Hello and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Thursday, February 17th edition of our video devotionals, and we appreciate you being with us today. And I hope your Thursday's going well. And here we are, we're past that halfway part of the work week and school week. So it's always exciting. And hopefully everything's going well your way. We're supposed to be about 70 degrees today, so we're unusually warm, and we'll take it. So let's go ahead and proceed along here. We're reading through the Bible and that 1 year plan, so to speak. And we're going to be in Numbers chapter 27 today. So give you a chance to find that. We'll give you a thought from Numbers 27, and I think we're going to begin at verse number 15, I think it is. So you can find that if it is your custom to follow along. But let me say thank you for all who watch the videos. Appreciate you very much. And also just a reminder, let's be in prayer for many things going on around us. Now there's some things that's your local area, your church, your family that's going on around you. Then there's some things going on even on a national scale that we should try to pray for. Of course, our country, you think about it and all that's going on. And then, of course, you hear about different events here and there, and just be in prayer and do the best you can there. As I'm looking down, I've just updated our church's prayer list here. As I look at it, it's a lot of names. I do it like this. You see that 8.5 by 11. Then that's cut in half, and it's put out for people to read. But as you can see, there's a lot of names on it. A couple were added today. We've got a couple of families in our church where their loved one has passed, and they've got to make plans and different things are going on. So just a lot going on. And so be in prayer as best you can. If you have some organized way to do it, then I know that always helps, because sometimes we can forget or we mean well, but sometimes just having a list and things like that, it does help. Okay. All right. So we're going to be here in Numbers 27. We're going to start in verse number 15. Again, thank you for all who watch the videos, all the comments, anything that's made, all the acknowledgments. We appreciate you very much. And we're going to try to continue these just as long as the Lord will allow us to. Okay. Here's what it says. It says, "And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep, which have no shepherd. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take thee Joshua, the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hand upon him." Now we're going to stop there, but this is obviously Moses preparing when he's off the scene that, someone's going to take the place, and it happens to be Joshua. Now, what's interesting about this is that, Moses first off says, he says to God right off the bat there, he says, "Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation." As we think about man, and you think about yourself, we are a being, we're a body. You can see our body, we have a soul, and then there's the spirit. And sometimes, trying to explain the difference between the soul and the spirit, that can be kind of interesting. But, when you look at this and Moses says, "You know what? You're the God of the spirits of all flesh." Sometimes we say about people, "Boy, he's got a good spirit about him." And we're talking about an attitude and that sort of thing. But let's also think about the most important aspect, and that is a person that has been saved, and they have the Holy Spirit, and their spirit has been revived. It's been made alive. Jesus said a person must be born again. And that's a spiritual birth. That's a spiritual renewal, if you please, born of God. So when I look at this and we see what Moses was asking for, he wanted someone that would take care of these people. Obviously, he had what we call a shepherd's heart. We call it a pastor's heart, looking at the people and saying, these people need guidance, they need help, they need leadership. And Moses says, we need somebody like that. And he says to God, you're the God of all the spirits of all flesh. But here's what happens. It says here that the Lord said unto Moses, "Take thee Joshua, the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hand upon him." There's the difference right there. The Spirit of God, the Spirit that's necessary to do the big job like this. In my life, as I think about things, the best way for me to do the best things, the best way for me to arrive at a conclusion that I'm trying to arrive at, trying to get an answer to a prayer or an answer to directions that I need to go. I always say, the best way, the best possible scenario for that to happen is to say, "Lord, fill me with your Spirit." If I'm a Spirit-filled person, and led of the Spirit, then that's going to be the best way for me to arrive at a decision, because I am a person who still has the old nature, and there's things that I would want that could be in, and often could be in opposition to God and what He would want, because we have our desires and God has a will, He has a way, and the Spirit needs to lead us and guide us and direct us. So in this case, to get the best leader for those people, the children of Israel, then it needed to be a man in whom was the Spirit of God. Now Joshua was he was a warrior, and we know that when he leads the children of Israel into the promised land, and I'm sure we'll bring up things as we're getting closer into beyond Deuteronomy into the book of Joshua, then we'll note that he obviously was a warrior, and but to be the best warrior is a warrior that would be spirit filled, spirit led, and you understand that. So to be the best person, the best dad, the best mom, the best citizen, the best Christian, the best employee, the best employer, the best of anything. Obviously, to be saved, to have the Spirit of God, and to be Spirit-filled, and that's the important thing. So Joshua was the man, not because he had the best talent, the best qualification, so to speak. He had the best qualification, and that was the Spirit of God, and that's important. So as you think about your life and you're trying to do things and trying to get questions answered and directions and where you need to go, then always say, Lord, may I be Spirit filled. That's going to make the decision what it needs to be, and there's the best scenario. So hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday, of course, as we end another work week and school week, and boy, the weeks are flying by, but let's make today a good day and do what you need to do for the Lord. Be the best you can be. That's our theme in our church, the best you in 2022. And if you'll do that, then everybody benefits. You benefit. Certainly the will of God benefits. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.